All right, take two.
I'm at my house. Hold on.
I'm going to be on my best behavior this time.
Hello,
Okay.
friends. Welcome back to CraftWorks SMP. It's the Q&A episode. Woo!
Woo.
Wait a sec. Hi,
Can I get a
friends.
cue?
Welcome to the Q&A episode.
Oh,
I'm
right.
Empress Littlebit, and
No, Zink, you have to
we're
do
going
it
to
with an
be.
American
I don't have an
Yeah,
American
where's
accent.
the
I've got an
American
Australian
accent?
Howdy, y'all.
Oh, no.
No, that's Lane.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry.
Actually, that's more feather.
Anyway, what are we doing on the Q&A episode, everyone?
We're doing chores.
Yay, we love
yay.
chores, except
Chores.
I'm
Yeah,
not
we're leaving.
doing chores.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not doing chores.
Don't do
Bye.
that.
Oh, and okay, it's just me and you now. And Zink's very bright head. So yes, I'm being shot.
Don't
I'm
say
being
things
shot.
about my head.
So anyway,
Tell us about the chores. We want to know about the chores.
one
We
second,
love
I've got an arrow
chores.
through my face. We're going to be designing the art studio for the mud shop that I promised last episode, along with whatever else happens to cross my path that I feel like needs to get done. Hello, Zink.
Yay!
Yay!
Woo, we got to the
Things.
intro.
First question. Here we go.
Bedtime for me.
Oh, okay. But we're about to answer.
Lame.
I was about to ask your question.
I forgot what I asked.
If you had to choose one favorite
Oh,
moment from your YouTube career since you started your channel, what would it be?
well, what would it be?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah.
No.
But this isn't my
Q&A.
question.
Where's
This is
your
question.
Q&A?
This is not how Q&A
Oh
works.
Oh my
works.
gosh, all the disagreement at once.
Well, I guess I have to do this Q&A thing by myself then. Here we go. If you had to choose a favorite YouTube moment since you started your channel, what would it be? Oh gosh, there's too many good ones. Favorite moments isn't just one moment, because that's not fair. There's too many good ones. Especially when it comes to the CraftWorks stuff in general. These are kind of cool people, but anytime with the Chaos Quartet is also amazing. I love hanging out with Wen and Lane and Izzy. But if I had to pick one moment specifically, both of the times that I got notified about hitting a milestone in my YouTube career, I didn't know it had happened, and somebody else had taken the picture for me. So the first time that I had gotten a subscriber goal was when I hit 200 subscribers last year, and Lane had messaged me saying, hey, did you know that you and Izzy have both hit 200 subscribers at the same time? And then he sent me a picture, and I was in total disbelief because I didn't think that was going to happen. And then this last one, when I hit 500 subscribers, Zink messaged me and said, hey, weirdo, check this out, and sent me the picture. And I still have both of those pictures. They're some of my favorites, especially because my friends took those pictures for me. So favorite moment is probably the celebration moments. And then, of course, there's all the moments of when you guys leave a super sweet comment. Anytime I get one of those, I take a screenshot of them and add it to a folder in both in my phone and in my computer. I always love collecting these comments because, one, they make me happy. Two, because it's so cool seeing people that are encouraged or even better, inspired by what I'm doing. I ran out of bone meal. I need more bones. One second. Long-winded answer, but long story short, favorite moments, anything that encourages me and inspires me and makes me happy about being a YouTuber. Usually when it involves you guys. You guys are my favorite moment. Yeah, that's corny. I'm sorry. Anyway, the next question is from SasTrash3116, who asked, do you have a favorite animal? It can be a real or fantastical one, or even tell us both. Hummingbirds are pretty cool, yeah. Oh, I'm being interrupted by a feather. Hello.
How we doing?
Good. I'm doing a Q&A.
Oh, my apologies.
That's all good. Do you have a question you want to ask me?
What
Okay, there you go.
YouTube channel would you say has encouraged you the most to start doing content, if one at all?
Oh gosh. That's a good question. I need to sleep.
You
One
can
second.
answer it in the video. I'll watch the video.
You want the answer to be a surprise, or do you want me to answer it now?
Yeah, oh, surprise me.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye. Love you. Those moments. Those
Love
are
you
good
too.
moments. Oh, thank you. Yeah, those moments are cool. Hummingbirds are pretty cool. For animals in real life, I have an unhealthy obsession with axolotls. That's actually one of the reasons I started playing Minecraft, was when Minecraft axolotls were introduced into the game. For a fictional animal, there are some really cool ones out there, but I remember one of the ones that I first became obsessed with was an animal called a ragant in ND Wilson's 100 Covered series. So for those of you who don't know what a ragant is, here's a picture. They are like a bloodhound in that they try to find certain people, but they are attached to one person in particular. If that person is separated from their ragant, you know that that person is not safe. So I always thought that that was super cool. And of course, they're absolutely adorable with their little horns and their little wings, and it's so cute. So Feather just asked a really good question. What YouTube channel has inspired me? There's a lot. Of course, there's Izzy. Izzy actually started her Minecraft journey before I started mine. If I were to choose a separate one though, the one that inspired me to start thinking about it was actually Technoblade. Surprisingly enough, he was one of the first Minecraft YouTubers that I found, and I have loved his content ever since. I will forever be in debt to him for even getting me started at thinking about this. And then of course there's Scott Smager, who got me into actually thinking about playing Minecraft to begin with. The Empire series was actually one of the reasons that I'm named Empress, but I'll get to that in a later question. The Minecraft YouTuber that actually started my channel, or actually sparked, you know, that kick in the pants where you finally see somebody that does something that you could do and you think, okay, there's nothing that can stop me now. I have to try this. The Minecrafter that did that for me was Owen's Juice TV. If you guys haven't seen any of his content, please go check it out. It is so cool. The lore that he's able to come up with is so incredibly creative and talented, and I still love it. Next question is by our very own MaLilib, who asked, if you could play with one famous Minecraft YouTuber, who would it be? Why? Again, there's so many good ones out there. And I'm playing with a few of them already, which is super cool. I would always jump at the chance to play with Scott Smager. As I said before, he is a very cool person. And then BDL Below would also be super cool to hang out with. Impulse SV is also a very down-to-earth person that I think would be really cool to meet in person someday. I always and will probably forever have questions to ask Good Times with Scar, especially with how he's able to play Minecraft with his chronic disorder. Gosh, how do you make an easel? Pearlescent Moon would also be super cool. Janite, there's so many. There's too many good ones. Yeah, that looks a bit more like an easel. Cool. Marling101 asked, what is your favorite block? There are so many cool blocks in here. It's hard to pick just one. I will always and forever love lanterns because of the sound. Any of the new copper stuff is also amazing, especially the trapdoors. But yeah, I'd say any of the tough variants and any of the bookcases make me very happy. Moss blocks as well. And of course, terracotta is always a good fallback as well. Dre, aka Doctor Yesterday, lol, also asked what my favorite block was and asked if I had any favorite mobs. Axolotls. I have an unhealthy obsession with axolotls. Close second would probably be the new dog variants as well. I do. Also, congrats. Oh, thank you, Dre. You're the sweetest. Actually, you're all pretty sweet. You guys are cool. Oh, my roof is leaking. Why is Raine not a block in Minecraft? I would happily take a block of Raine. Zominator with a Q asked. Actually, I'm not even sure how to. Zaminquitor. I'm so sorry I pronounced that so horrendously. I think it might be Zominator. I don't want to assume though. Zaminquitor asked, most common asked question in any Q&A, how did you come up with your name and what made you start uploading videos? That is a very long story. So Empress came from, again, the Empire's SMP. My nickname IRL is E. So I wanted to find something that started with an E that would be somewhat easier for people to remember or pronounce. So I think it was around the time that Empire's SMP Season 2 was ending that I came up with my name, and I thought, you know what, let's just go with Empress for now. And then I never changed it. As for Little Bit was my childhood nickname because, hey, NICU babies unite. I was 9 weeks premature and very, very small, so when my grandma first held me, she said, oh, she's just a little bit, and it stuck ever since. I also realized I missed a question by Zominator. I started making Minecraft videos actually when I first started getting super sick. I was just sitting around not doing anything, feeling sorry for myself, and my friends Izzy and Shatter came up to me and said, okay, you need to find something to do other than animating and stuff like that, which is what I was doing at the beginning, and I was getting super sick of it, and they knew it because it showed. Izzy had started doing Minecraft YouTube at that point, and I kept looking at it and thinking, that is so cool, I should try that someday, and then never started trying it because I was just too busy feeling sorry for myself. So they both pulled me over to my desk, downloaded OBS, opened up Minecraft, and sat behind me while I recorded my very first Minecraft Let's Play, unwillingly. And you can kind of hear it in my voice that I was not ready to do any of this, but I did it anyway. And you can hear at the end of the recording, not in the actual video, but in the raw footage, you can hear me say, yeah, I didn't like that. And then Izzy, you can hear Izzy in the background saying, okay, once you edit it, it'll be better. So I edited it and I posted it. And then I did it 4 more times and never uploaded the 5th video for that Let's Play because I just quit. I quit until Izzy met Lane, who I befriended. And then I started getting curious about doing Minecraft stuff again. And then that's when I found Owen's Juice TV, who had started doing lore SMPs, and I thought that was the coolest thing. And then a story started forming in my head, and all of a sudden there was a script, and then all of a sudden I was making a skin. And then all of a sudden I was looking into different worlds and seeds that I could use. And next thing I knew, I was recording a lore Let's Play, a single player one called Minecraft-ish. And then after that, I got a message from Lane, who asked if I wanted to join CraftWorks. I said no at first, and then I joined CraftWorks, and now I'm at 500 subscribers. So if Izzy and Chatter hadn't pushed me to record Minecraft that day, then I wouldn't be here. So Izzy and Chatter, I love you both. Thank you for making me do this. Marling013 also asked, how did the CraftWorks start and how did you get there? Ooh, that's a very long story. Izzy, Oda, Millie, and Lane actually did a short podcast on their Chunklog series. I will link the video in the corner to my right. They discuss how Oda started the CraftWorks server and how everybody got invited on there in more detail. But as far as I know, CraftWorks SMP started with Oda, who is, of course, the founder of CraftWorks SMP, and he started by inviting Zinc and I believe it was Emmy, who then started spreading the word to a bunch of other people, including Lane and Millie. I think it was Nard and Tobes, who then in turn started spreading the word to a bunch of other people, including myself. Lane was the one specifically who decided to invite me. At first, I was going to say no, because at that point I was still working on the Utopia lore stuff, so I wasn't sure if it was something that I was ready for or if it was something that anybody would enjoy. When he asked me, I said, you know what, let me think about it, give me a couple days, and then 12 hours later I texted him and said, you know what, let them know that I'm interested, thinking full well that they were gonna say no, and then they didn't. Lane kept me fully informed the entire time of what they were thinking of my content, what they were saying about it, and saying, okay, it's looking good, there haven't been any no's so far, I'm thinking that you're gonna be invited by this time tomorrow. And then 5 hours later, okay, they're letting you in, here's the Discord, have fun. We also have a test server, so if you want to introduce yourself to all the other crafters over there, have fun with that. And that's how I met Millie, and that's where the vampire lore came from, is talking to her about my anemia and all that stuff. Next question is by EagleFeather001, who asks, is Zinkberg going through a midlife crisis? Example, loot fairy outfits.
Not your
Hey, Zink.
fault, because you copied mine. What?
EagleFeather wants to know if you're going through a midlife crisis.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, yes,
Heyo.
but why? Why does anyone want to know that? Why do people...
EagleFeather also asked, why did Grey's Anatomy unalive Derek from the series? Never watched it. From a director's point of view, it's probably because the actor was unavailable for the rest of the season, and from a storytelling point of view, the use of his character probably ran out, so there you go. Also, I can't watch Grey's Anatomy because I have 2 siblings that are in the medical industry, and goodness knows that whenever you try to watch anything medical related with a friend or a family member who is in the medical industry, you're only asking for a bunch of medical terms that don't match up with the fictional medical terms. That and all of the medical stuff is wrong in any of those series. Ole G, aka my OG, asked, what is the biggest goal / hope of thing to do regarding YouTube or Minecraft you can think of? Example, sit on a panel at a con. that's actually one of the biggest things that I would love to do is sitting at a con and answering any of your guys' questions about storytelling and Minecraft building and all of that cool stuff. I would love to be able to sit at a panel and just talk with you guys face to face. That would be absolutely amazing. Which element of the latest few Minecraft updates do you like the most? Ooh, I started playing during the Minecraft 1.18 update because caves are one of my absolute favorite structures in the game of all time, especially the new ones that are so incredibly huge and gorgeous. I absolutely love caves IRL. I used to do spelunking when I was a kid, so seeing that in Minecraft and how realistic the stalagmites and stalactites were, not to mention how big everything was, and I think the lava lakes specifically was the thing that got me interested in it again. And then of course axolotls. I love axolotls. And tough. And the new diamond generation is an absolute blessing. And how are you? Aw, Ole, you're the sweetest. I'm doing okay. It's been a little rough with health these last few days, which is why this video came out so late. I am alive, and I'm very happy that I'm alive. I'm also very happy to have 500 subscribers and all of you guys who are asking me such cool questions, and you guys are amazing, and I'm so excited that I get to be a part of this, and you guys are just I love you all so much. The one and only Zinkberg, the original Zinkberg, the amazing Zinkberg, aka Zion, aka what was his name in the other lore? I don't remember. Anyway, Zink was asking if you could hang out with one of your lore characters for a day in real life, which one would you choose and why? I only get to choose one, but some of them are so cool. Okay, absolutely not Walker. Walker terrifies me, and not just me. I know for a fact that he scared my friend Chatter before. Zion would be pretty cool to hang out with. There's a few characters that are coming up in the recent lore that I would love to hang out with that are kind of cool, but I'm not gonna say anything because of spoilers. Joy would be so fun to hang out with, I think. Joy from the Utopia lore, specifically the prologue that I came up with that never came out for the actual Minecraft series. I will link that video in the corner as well. I honestly would love to hang out with these Arctic spiders in real life. I think that would be super fun. They're kind of cute, and I think I'd like to hold one in real life. I know they're dangerous sometimes, but I love them. And then of course the Snorlooms would just be fun to snuggle. Chelsea F289 asks, what is your favorite comfort food? Soup. I really like soup. It's one of the best comfort foods in my opinion. It can be anything you want it to be, really. What was your favorite book growing up, and what's your favorite book now? How dare you make me choose one? My favorite book growing up was actually one of my very first junior fiction books that I read, called The Ever After series of Giants and Ice. Highly recommend you go read that. It's by Shelby Bach. Absolutely amazing. It's one of the few series I wish had gone on longer than 4 books, because the story building was amazing, the characters were amazing, and I still reference it to this day for writing scripts. Favorite book right now? I will always love Howl's Moving Castle. I am currently listening to James Riley's Story Thieves again. It's absolutely amazing. Again, highly would recommend. And then, of course, anything by Gail Carson Levine and Jonathan Oxier is absolutely amazing. Random Quiz asked, what got you into drawing? Also, congratulations, this milestone is amazing and you totally deserve it. Random, you are the sweetest. A friend of Izzy and mine was very much into drawing manga, so she had recommended a couple books by Christopher Hart to Izzy and I. I don't recommend, but through Christopher Hart, I found the artist Mark Crilly. He was one of the biggest inspirations I had in starting drawing. So I've kind of been drawing my whole life, but it wasn't until I found the channel Drawing with Waffles that I started getting into drawing every day and drawing just for fun and creating stories through my drawings and things like that. Highly recommend her channel. Beast2East429 asks, what made you decide to do YouTube and Minecraft YouTube, and how did you join the SMP? I started doing YouTube as an animation channel, which I did for about a year or two, and again, I stopped because I was no longer having fun with it, but I started doing Minecraft YouTube as a way to cope with all of the stuff that I've been dealing with recently when it comes to health and, you know, losing mobility in real life. Finding a way to just cope with it here and now has been absolutely amazing. Curtis Does a Dig asks, what inspires you to pursue content creation? Definitely Izzy. Izzy is one of my biggest inspirations, along with all of my other friends. And then, of course, you know, honest answer, boredom. Boredom inspires me to do content creation because I don't like being bored. I shouldn't be bored. Boredom is not healthy for me. What inspires your Minecraft creations? Everything and anything. Mostly books and mostly That looks like boba tea. I think this is a good time for a hydration check. Mostly animations, mostly cartoons, and lots of movies. How much prep work goes into your videos? Depends on the video. So prep work can go anywhere from hopping onto Minecraft and just joining in on whatever shenanigans are going on in the moment, to a year's worth of writing just to get 2 singular voice lines down. So in short, there's a lot of prep work that goes into it. You could be any bug. What type of bug would you be? I think a Luna moth would be super cool. I would love to be a Luna moth, just flitting around and looking absolutely gorgeous. Or any kind of moth for that reason, for that matter. But unfortunately, I would be unfortunately attracted to, ooh, shiny. And how long have you been arting? When it comes to drawing, I've been doing that somewhat seriously since I was a teenager. As for writing, I have been writing stories since I was 9, but didn't start writing scripts until I was 16, I believe. After a friend of mine started writing scripts for our high school theater, I got inspired to try writing scripts myself, and I've been writing scripts ever since. And let me tell you that the first few scripts that I did, you will never ever hear or see them or even glance at them ever, because they are bad. Hey Hug asks, which Disney princess is the most annoying? Gosh, that's like asking which one of the crafters is the most annoying. I would love to say all of them. If I had to go by which one I don't like looking at the most because they're such a meme, or because it's hard to look at their character design or something like that, honestly, I'd probably say Cinderella, because the character design is just so bland on her and kind of sad that she's so iconic. And just so it's not all negatives, my favorite princesses are Rapunzel, Elsa. This one may not count, but I also love Merida from Brave. The best and most beautiful is Box asked, if you could live in any Studio Ghibli world, which one would it be? I love Totoro, but I also love Spirited Away. That one would also be super cool, especially with all the different spirits. Just ask, what cartoon characters do you relate to the most? Most definitely Marcy from Amphibia, because she has this absolute infinite love for her friends that she will do anything for, even if that means taking them away from the world that they have and she doesn't want to lose them. I probably wouldn't go to that extreme, but then again, I won't know until I'm in the moment, so if you ever get stuck in a world full of frogs, go ahead and blame me. It was probably my fault. Also, the smell of my favorite number is chlorine. Thank you for asking. So proud of you. He releases a metric ton of confetti from the trapdoor ceiling. Thanks, sissy. Squids. Wonder Star Kid asked, what's a Minecraft feature you can't live without, one you definitely could live without, and one you would like to be added? Definitely Feather Falling 4. I'd love to be able to yeet off a roof in real life. One that I could live without, mobs, probably. I could definitely live without zombies and phantoms. And which one that I would like to be added? I'd love to be able to cook eggs. I know that's a common answer, but why do we have eggs if we can't cook them? I'd also love an end update. That would be super cool. And I will take anything new to explore. That's why I like the trial chambers for this new update. I'm looking for diamonds, by the way, and it's not very successful at the moment. I spoke too soon. Wonder also asked, since you got your start as an animation channel, what is your Mount Rushmore of animated movies? I can only choose 4? It's like asking me who my favorite sibling is. That's rude. Mount Rushmore of favorite animated movies. Oh, of course, How to Train Your Dragon has to be on there. Treasure Planet would probably have to be on there as well. Into the Spider-Verse definitely has to be on there. Don't mind me just looking at my water bottle to see what stickers I have on there and which movies I can reference. And if Ghibli counts, then I would definitely stick a Ghibli movie on there. Probably Spirited Away specifically. Hello, Diamonds. Speak of the creator of CraftWorks SMP, Oda asks, you are so artistically talented. Have you ever been paid for a work of art? If so, what was the first one you got paid for and how did that make you feel? I feel like Oda just said this question because he wants me to advertise the fact that I do commissions sometimes. The very first time that I did a commission unofficially was actually when I met Lane for the first time. No, thank you. The very first time that I met Lane was when he asked Izzy for a new profile picture, and she said no, but instead pointed him to me, because at that time I was trying to figure out stuff I could do because I wasn't able to work. So he said, hey, if you could make me a profile picture, that would be amazing. I would be willing to pay you for it. And I said, don't pay me. I'm not that good yet. So I made him the profile picture anyway, and he absolutely loved it. And next thing I knew, he came up to me again and asked asked, hey, I have this idea for a Redstone 101 thing, and I would like these little character sprites. I'd be willing to pay you for them this time. I made him the character sprites, and he actually paid me this time, and we've been friends ever since. Long story short, first time I got paid for a piece of artwork, I got a friend out of it. So that made me feel pretty cool, and it still does. Because we're still friends, and he still pays me for art a lot. And for any of you who are curious, this is the stuff that I did for him, along with some of the stuff that I've done for people like Feather and Oakley, and then of course the fan art that I've done for CraftWorks as well. Oh, Lapis. Oh, yes, this block. This is one of my favorite blocks too. I also love Lapis. So Cube Spectre actually asked, what do you find the most challenging thing to build? Anything normal, like houses and stuff. It's sort of easy, but also a challenge, along with some furniture items, especially with small pieces of furniture like the easels that I was just trying to build. Why do I think Cube is such an amazing builder? Why do I think Cube is such an amazing builder? It's because of all this, because of the detail and the story and the redstone prowess. Why do I think Cube is such a good builder? Because he's a good builder and he consistently proves it. Why don't more Minecrafters build in the Nether? Because the Nether sucks. I'm just gonna keep answering the questions that you keep sending me. What's the one Minecraft style you think more people should build in? I love weirdcore. I think weirdcore is always a fun one to play. Weirdcore is a style that I'd love to see more people do, like random objects as houses and stuff like that. Like I built a snail and a hermit crab. I know Izzy's Junk Drawer series is a really good example of that. I think that would be fun to just see people living in random household objects like a hand mixer or something like that. Yay, I have more Zion eyes. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with this. It's a little messy, but I think that's okay. It would be awesome to be surrounded by all this kind of art. That would be so cool. You guys have some pretty amazing questions. Good on ya. Had a lot of fun answering everybody's questions today. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all of this. Thank you so much for 500 subscribers and beyond. You guys are coming in so quickly. It's so cool. Thank you so much for choosing me to watch today. Thank you guys for sending in questions. If you have any more, let me know and I will answer them down in the comment section below. Make sure you check out the music mods and data packs to use down in the description below, along with all of my friends. Go eat some food, drink some water, and go touch something outside if you can. And of course, I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day. I will see you guys in the next episode. Love you. Bye. Bye-bye. Love you. 500, guys. Oh, that's so cool. You guys are awesome. Love you, bye. What do you have? Is that a knife? Ominous LA. Okay, goodbye for real now.
Let me see what you have.